Years and years ago, while on this journey to truth, I became an enigma to, first of all, my family members, and then my so-called friends, associates, acquaintances, or whatever you want to call them. All because I would, use independent thinking, self-autonomy. Somebody would tell me something. And I remember growing up as a child, we all done it. Somebody tell you something, and then, you believe them people. You think they're telling you the right way. You never once consider that more than likely these people are probably just regurgitating what somebody's taught them. You don't really truly know if it's the truth or not. You just accept it as the truth. Well, I don't mind telling you that life has been a very painful journey since then. Because since then, I come to discover on the social, political, economic, religious perspectives and point of views in life that in almost every single aspect, I've been lied to. I've been living in a world of make-believe. So I started to do my own due diligence. I started to do my own independent research. I started to reevaluate things that I accepted to be true. And one by one, I started to discard the things that wasn't the truth just because it's socially acceptable. And just because it's the societal norm does not mean that it's truth. I also found out it's a very, very lonely road because on this road, few is going to travel this. But I also found out I found it to be the road and the life of peace. The reason why I say that, because I look at a lot of people who are in their 50s, my age, and I look at their countenance, look at their lifestyle, and man, I tell you, people are suffering. You know the reason why people suffer, though, more than anything, because they suffer because of the choices and decisions either they made or didn't make. Well, I've always had the spirit to go against wind and tide, and I didn't see nothing wrong with it. After all, to each his own. Everybody has a life to live. But I tell you one thing, when I started embracing the truth and loving the truth and doing the truth, no matter what that truth is, man, my life become a whole lot peaceful. But not only that, man, I found out, man, that there are people out there that actually hate you. And I've never have had my name disparaged, run through the mud, proverbial mud, so to speak. I've seen people just individually, literally, the wheels are coming off. It's coming off their mind just because of choices and decisions that I made. Then I come to find out the reason why they're angry is because they thought that they had a measure of control. And when they lost that measure of control or influence that they thought they had, they thought that they was actually losing. When I would turn around and present the information to them and tell you, here, look at this yourself, I found another thing that was startling, that people really, truly didn't want to hear the truth. They love the world of make-believe. And of course, I just had a conversation the other day with someone. I said, truth is not truth until you get it. You understand that, right? They kind of looked at me for a moment. What do you mean truth is not true till you get it? Meaning that until you accept it, it's not the truth. It's been the truth the whole time long, but it's not the truth to you, though. And I started talking to people about how that each of us, every last one of us, we're an open book. And we are writing a book, believe it or not. And I like to call it and term it the book of our own law. And the reason why I say that, and I call it the book of our own law, is because when we're doing the book of our own law, what we're doing in essence is we're saying, okay, what I accept, what I believe, and what I do, it means something more to me than whatever life is and what people believe in life and what they choose to accept or deny. And I told him, I said, man, I'm sorry, but I can't live after that book. You know why? Because there's been a world that has been in existence for a very long period of time. And I mean a long period of time. And we, just like anybody else, we're going to come and we're going to go. We better hope that we have made the right choices and the right decisions while we have one time to go around at this life, because I know this for certain. I'm not going back to being a teenager again. There ain't no fountain of youth out there. for anybody who expect to try and live. I don't care how much money you're trying to do. I don't care what you're trying to discover. I mean, Genghis Khan, he tried to discover the fountain of youth. He actually went to a guru looking for it, hoping that he could live and live and live. Why? Because, man, this man was conquering the whole known world. He was going to rule the whole earth. Well, he died, just like we all are going to. We all going to die. And, you know, when you see a tree fall, bam, when it falls, that's the way it lies. And for those of you out there who may be pessimistic, those of you who may not really truly believe that there's an afterlife, I feel sorry for you. The reason why I feel sorry for you, because if you got it wrong, then you're going to end up in a place called Sheol. But suppose that there wasn't an afterlife. Guess what? And you know what I mean? I'm willing to hedge my bet. I promise you, I'll go to Vegas on that one. I'm willing to hedge my bet and to spend everything that I have on what I believe today, that I pretty much got it right as far as believing. And I tell you, but if you get it wrong, boy, do you have, as the old proverbial saying go, hell to pay. But I tell you, when I started looking at all these different areas, social, political, economics, religious, and I said, man, is anybody, or has anybody ever told us the truth? I mean, think about this. People go to school and they spend thousands of dollars, or they go in debt thousands of dollars to go learn what the institution taught them in hopes that you would turn around and regurgitate what they taught you. And they're lying to you the whole entire time. How does that make you feel? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Anyway, I took it personally. So since I couldn't just go around and just start taking it out on people, I just started living it for myself. Guess what? I think I've done pretty good. And I think that many of you who are making the right choices and decisions are doing pretty good yourself too. I don't know. Did I just get finished rambling? Or did I give you words of wisdom in life and how to live it?